Hello YouTube, this is Commander Starlark. Welcome back to Elite and Dangerous. Sorry it's been a little bit since I posted a Elite and Dangerous video up, but here we go. This is my quick overview slash review of my Exploration Anaconda. I highlight this is an Exploration Anaconda, this is not a Combat Conda. It is built for a bit of trade as well, so I have it's slightly multi-role. It does have defensive armament on here, but aside from that, it's in a nice gold paint job, as you can see. You know, there's loads of reviews on the Anaconda, so you've probably seen the outside an awful lot. I'll show you a bit more of the outside during this. And also we're going to hop down onto the planet and do some collection of resources, and maybe going off to the engineer to engineer her, because she has not been engineered yet. This is stock exploration outfit. The current jump range at the moment is 31.85 and roughly 31-ish on average. That she'll do. Still quite good though, still very good for the size of ship. Not as good as what she can be, by no means imagination. So what we'll do is quickly hop into Starport Services, check out what I got her fitted with, and then we'll get on the way. So just hop to outfitting. The ship value is roughly around 200 million, give or take, on this outfit build. So hard points, I don't have no hard points, except I fitted one gimbaled beam laser just for a bit of self-defense. It's not epic, this ain't built for bounty hunting, it's not really built to survive in combat. It's built, that's purely just pure defense. That's all that is. And what I've got on here, I've got a chaff point, or not a chaff, a point defense on one side, and on the other side I've got some chaff. So it's just to make it as difficult as possible to catch up with. On the core internals, I've got a 6D power plant. I said nothing's been engineered yet. I've got a 7D thrusters, 6A frame shift drive. That's a must as well. If you want exploration this thing, you need to have the best frame shift. Life support, I need to find a 5 Delta. That's the only thing I need to find on this ship, which I've not been able to find so far. I've been got obviously an 8D power disputer, 8D sensors, basically most it's all D rated, and the 5C fuel tank, which there's not much you can do. You can downgrade it if you want, which you could get a bit further for doing that, but you need to refuel as much. What I've got in here, in the largest spot, the size 7 slot, I've got the best fuel scoop you can get for this thing. I mean, I've not tried this out yet. I haven't really flown this ship around much at all, so this is going to be new flying her out. I have used the Anaconda in the past, so I'm used to handling the Anaconda, but this is the first time this ship I'll be actually taking out for a proper spin. We've also got 3 lots of 64 capacity cargo racks. I've got 2 lots here of 32 size cargo racks. Yep, that's correct. I've got a fighter hangar with 1 fighter in there, which I might see. Didn't like that thing. Keep the Taipan. That's primarily just going for. I'll probably get the Imperial fighter and stick it in there. It'd be quite epic. I also got SRV hangar. We have 2 SRVs. A 6D shield generator, so this is the reason why this is not a combat build. This will not last whatsoever. That's literally just for landings. Aside from that, it's a ship you run in. I've got advanced discovery scanner, which is standard, detailed service scanner, and a planetary approach suite, which is always on these ships when you buy them. Livery wise, as you see, it's all gold. I've got yellowy, I think, beam laser colour on there. It's nothing hugely exciting in there. Let's hop out and launch her. So basically this is going to be my long range trader slash obviously exploration ship.
Ship release. Regulate speed until clear of exclusion zone.
Reduce your speed inside the docking bay.
So we're going to head down to the planet I've already pre-mapped
All
in.
clear? Take care, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
She does have a very nice bridge on there as well, so when you're out deep space this will feel like more of a lot more of a bigger, stabler ship in terms of, you know, this feels like you could go out a long way and be self-efficient. I know the Asp is very good as well. Asp is a very good explorer, but I like this sort of ship because to me it feels like you can go out deep space and you'd be self-efficient, especially with the fighter on board. Yes, she's not built for combat, but what I mean with the fighter, it means when you're down on the planet you can just go and fly around. Yes, I am put the crewman in, but it's because I'm not going to be using my fighter. I'll do a quick land on this planet. I'll do a bit of resource gathering, just to show you a bit of that's off, because I need to do a bit anyway. That planet's closer than I thought it was. Seriously, I did not appreciate how close that planet was to its neighbouring planet, or moon. I don't know if I'll go and engineer the ships in this episode just because of time and everything. I don't want to have like an hour and a half. Yes, so it's a flight sim, an hour and a half would be okay. But I think an hour and a half of just a quick overview of the ship. I'm not going to show her jumping around because you know what jumping's like. I'll show you the range she can do in terms of scale on the map in a minute when the plan where I'm going to go and take her to get engineered. So what we're going to do, head over here because it's quite interesting.
Orbital flight engaged.
It's quite a nice planet actually. Just keep it at a low speed, drop her off a wee bit. I do apologise, there hasn't been too much of Elite lately. It's just I've been a bit fixed on it, as you said, Explain 11 and Explain. I know that it's not going to replace what my channel's about, but it will become, hopefully, an element of my channel. And you know, I do highlight, I don't want to complicate my channel with loads of different games. You know, I just want to keep it simple. Max 2, maybe 3 games, but I think I'll keep it at 2. Because if I do any more, it's going to get too much for myself to manage. And to be honest, I want to keep this fun. Because that's what it's about. You know, this isn't a business for me. Certainly not at the moment. It'd be nice if it became one, but I don't want it ever to become... I feel like it, you know, it's a chore, it has to be a job, this. want to keep being able to enjoy it. You know, and to appreciate the games like this, mate. It's absolutely amazing. This we're landing on a planet. Imagine a few years ago, in the games, you know, this will be just in people's imaginations to go out and do this. So I'm just doing some hard banking just to look for a reasonable area. That looks okay, that looks pretty interesting down there. Right, deploying my landing gear. And also get to show the outside of this ship off as well. So I put my lights on. So we're getting quite low, so we'll start banking off. Yeah, this is probably the only downside of her, is she is a big ship. There we go. And hopefully I've got my steering all set up for this.
Drive assist on. Low gravity warning. Chassis integrity compromised.
Let's reverse. So I'm just getting used to the controls. It's got a rocky planet, this one is. Let's show the Anaconda from the outside. You can see the scale of her. She is big. Or huge. Yes, Makuta's a lot bigger, but still. You know, it's still a big ship. You know, you can see the walkways up there. You know, that's... And the hangar is just... You know, the legs on her are amazing. Sorry for the thing getting in the way all the time. That looks like it should come down like a ramp or something at the back there, but who knows. Maybe I'm made to do first person walking around. That's where you probably come out. So what we'll do, go and find some rocks now. I'm not the best at finding them. There is, you can learn what each sound individually make means they can just find specific items. That looks quite solid down there. You could be driving out for hours and then sometimes just hunting for specific things. You find a lot of material in that time, don't get me wrong. But it is a lot of fun when you, especially if you enjoy this sort of mechanic. That's probably it up dead ahead. Should it stay in there? That looks like... Okay, what I need to do is quickly hop into settings. As I said, I don't think I've fully set up my buggy on my new joystick yet as such. So controls... Flight orders, driving modes, which is... So there we go. Okay, apply. Back. Machine game. Oops. I do want to do that. Let's out of that. And let's reverse her up. It's quite a low gravity planet by looks. You can tell how the stuff just floats down really slow for people who don't know that. No. Nickel, that's quite handy. Let's see.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Sulfur, that's always handy. Good way to find stuff is just to drive around in a circle. So, you know, you find the mine markings, what you're looking for. I don't think there's much in the range, but have a little look, see. So this ain't going to be a highly entertaining video in terms of action and all that, for obvious reasons. You know, collecting resources is in the name. You're gathering resources. And it's like any game, it's all about monotony. I'll just go and see if this is one more thing down here. Then we'll return to the ship and sum it all up. And I'll show you the jump range of it as well. I'm also getting some more live streams as well of Elite, and quite probably with Explain as well. I've also got onto VATSIM yesterday with Explain, if you know what that is, which is basically the ATC for Explain, or online elements of, you know, flight simming.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Okay, let's go and drive back to the ship. Cargo scoop away.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Is that something else there? Okay. Since it's offered itself to us, I need to put some more power into weapons. Yeah, why not? Since it just drops in front of us, or not drops, it's there. So quite a bit of sulfur there. That sulfur is very important for what I need to do with the ship. It's one of the key elements that I need. And carbon.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Going a bit yeehaw. So I thought I saw a strange thing there, it's actually the marker. Yeah, and this has all been done on open as well, so this proves that actually open isn't a big nasty place. There we go, let's get back in. And we'll just sum her up, show you the distance that she can jump. Okay, our current... Oh, still pretty good, even though we collected all that. Let's have a look, see what's in the inventory. Yeah, we've got a fair bit of stuff there. Probably enough for what we need to go and do. So what I'll do is hop into the galaxy map. Oh, what do we have? Yeah, it's space save the boot. So now if I want to go to the DCAT, because most important thing for a exploration ship is its jump range primarily, just so you can get out to where you need to go. So it's not far at all really, you know. It'll probably roll one fuel up, probably about when there-ish, depending where's a good refuel star. And it'll be on this side, and it's 8 jumps decap from here. And it's going to do on average about 30 light year jumps, I reckon, give or take. Maybe the odd tray 5, tray 9 light year jump. But still, very respectable distance. So what do I think of ship? Now, as I've said in other videos, I think the Anaconda is a brilliant multi-role ship. It goes into almost every single role and sort of excels in its own way in each role. You know, for exploration, the jump range, you can get around 50 light years out of this thing if you do the right build on her and the right engineering on her. I do highlight roughly, so it does pay a lot of factors what stuff you put in the ship, the grade of the stuff you put in the ship, what type of engineering, you know, what grade of engineering have you done on her, and what have you engineered on her. You know, that plays a huge factor. I don't want to get too much into that because it's a minefield, you know, that, but it can be made up to round about 50 light years, give or take. Also in combat, she's one of the best large ships for combat out there. She's probably just behind the Corvette in terms of large ship combat ships. I mean, just behind. I mean, that's pretty good for, you know, the oldest, largest ship that's in this current game. You know, since release, this is the oldest, largest ship in this current build. Let's see who that is. Just seeing what's happening. Nope. Yeah, all cool. No dramas. Yeah, saying sure it's not a pirate about to come in and attack me. Probably will come and attack me now. But as far as that, very good combat. Really good trade ship at all. It's not the strongest. No, the cutter's probably the best at the moment. When the Panther Clipper, whenever that comes, that most likely will be the best one. I do highlight most likely. You know, I'm not going to speculate on that too much. Hopefully it will be. In all skill terms it should be. But who knows? We can only see when that comes. I can't really weigh that against nothing yet till we see it. But, you know, as a good all-round large ship, this does everything really well. To say, it doesn't just do everything really well, it does everything really well, if that means anything. It doesn't do it the best in each field, you know, it's a bit like combat. You'd probably say the Corvette's probably the best. Even though I highlight I've never flown the Corvettes, I can't personally compare it, but what I've seen off other YouTubers and other players in game with the Corvette is probably the best large ship in the game for combat. And it's sort of a, you know, I actually love my cutter for combat. I just park up in the resource extraction site, get my turrets working, and it ranks in the kills better than my third lance, believe it or not. I actually hopped in bounty hunting yesterday with a few of my mates. Went out my third lance first of all, got wrecked. Didn't get destroyed at all, but just the shields didn't last as long as I hoped. It has pretty good shields for what it has. It's well not the best, but still very strong build on it. Done the job reasonably well, and I thought, okay, let's drag my cutter in. So dragging my cutter into it, barely knocked a wing off me, and absolutely, and this was in the hazardous extraction site as well. You know, I just literally just walked up and just destroyed stuff. It just melted in front of me, and I've A-classed all my sensors ready for the next patch, so I shouldn't get affected too much. That's another story. That's another thing. I'll see the next patch when it comes. I'm not hopping onto the beta at the moment. I'm just waiting to see when it comes live at the mo. But to sum it all up, you know, I do like the Anaconda. This is one of my keep ships. You know, same as I refer lads. My Python is a keep ship. My Cutter is obviously a keep ship, and that's my fleet at the moment. You know, these 4 great Goliaths of the skies, you know, what they are. You know, I am main point to go and fit out a Vulture. You know, and I want to probably get a Cutter. Yeah, the smaller, large Imperial ship. Do that up, and also, as I may have said before, get myself a courier as well. But that's to be done another day, another time. But besides that, thank you very much for watching. I thought I'd throw a video up as well, as I had been promising a quick review on my Exploration Anaconda. I do highlight this was a review of the exploration side of the ship. I'm not going to demonstrate, as I said earlier, I wasn't going to demonstrate jumping, going to different systems, scanning and all that, because you can see all that already. What I want to do is highlight how far I currently got my ship, so when I do another video on there later on when I got engineered, you can go, oh, that's the difference from engineering, that's what happens. But all I want to cover is a bit of collection, showing the ship off a wee bit to say, look, this is what it looks like, this is what you aim for, your budget for this is probably around about, I'll say just make sure you have just over 200 million easy. And bear in mind when you fitted it out, and this is if you go to discount system as well, your rebuy is going to be around about 11 million. So, you know, make sure you got at least 12 plus million at least in on top after fitting it out to what you wanted to do. Combat build will be a lot more expensive than this, so you have to have the best power plant in here, you know, the best power disputer, all the weapons, and so on and so forth. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. Please like, please comment down below. Please comment down below what you may want to see next in Elite Dangerous, and if there's anything else you want me to see me do, or any ideas, any builds, the Anaconda, or any of my ships you may recommend. You know, if you've seen something on here to make it better for exploration, just comment. I know I could take out a lot of the cargo bays, I do highlight that. I could take a lot of those out, but I do want to make sure she does have a trade capability of this ship, which is a reasonable long range jump. When engineered, to be a lot better at doing that, but I want to have that capability there, so she's not just pure trader, well, not pure trader, pure explorer. This can just go and hike up stuff. Same if you're out in the deep black, you know, you can pick up stuff out there and say, oh, actually I'll take that back with me, I've got space. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much again for watching. It is very much appreciated. Thank you for everybody who's subscribed as well. A massive thank you yet again. I know I say it every single time, but seriously, a big thank you. It's for how young my channel is and all that, it's quite impressive. I know I've got a lot still to learn, do, improve on, but I feel like I'm improving sort of every time, but give or take. There's been a few hiccups, I hope you admit. This is at the moment being done on my new mic as well to highlight, so hopefully it's a bit better. You will still hear clicks to the buttons, but it's not going to be as loud. My new joystick layout, it should be a bit quieter while I move the joystick around, so it should be a bit better in presentation. So thank you again. Please subscribe, please comment, and please like, or even dislike if you feel like it, you know, whichever way you feel. And thank you again. Over and out, and have safe journey through Elite and Dangerous. Over and out.